You walk into a jewelry store. There's a diamond ring sparkling under the lights. The salesperson says, "This is a 1-carat diamond. It's rare. It's forever. It's $10,000. You think, wow, must be valuable if it costs that much. Here's the truth. That diamond is worth about $200. Yeah, you heard that right. That $10,000 diamond, in reality, it's worth less than your phone. So why does it cost $10,000? Because you've been lied to. Your parents were lied to. Their parents were lied to. The entire diamond industry is built on one of the most brilliant scams in history. Stick with me because I'm about to destroy everything you thought you knew about diamonds. And by the end, you'll never look at engagement rings the same way again. Let's dive in. The big lie. Diamonds are rare. Here's what they want you to believe. Diamonds are rare, precious, one of a kind. That's why they're expensive. Complete lie. Diamonds aren't rare at all. In fact, they're one of the most common gemstones on Earth. There are literally billions of carats of diamonds sitting in warehouses right now. Mountains of them, enough to flood the market and crash prices to pennies. But they don't release them. Why? Because one company figured out that if you control the supply, you can control the price. And that company is De Beers. Let me tell you how they pulled off the greatest marketing scam in history. The De Beers monopoly. In the late 1800s, massive diamond mines were discovered in South Africa. Suddenly, diamonds weren't rare anymore. They were everywhere. Prices started crashing. Diamond miners were panicking. Then, a guy named Cecil Rhodes had an idea. He bought up almost all the diamond mines in South Africa. He merged them into one company, De Beers. Now De Beers controlled about 90% of the world's diamond supply. Here's the genius move. Instead of selling all the diamonds and crashing the market, they locked most of them away. They created artificial scarcity. Only release a little bit at a time, keep prices high, make people think diamonds are rare. It worked. But there was still one problem. Nobody was buying diamonds. In the 1930s, diamond sales were terrible. People didn't care about diamonds. They weren't a symbol of love or marriage. They were just shiny rocks. So De Beers did something brilliant. The greatest marketing campaign ever. A diamond is forever. In 1938, De Beers hired an advertising agency in New York. Their mission, make people associate diamonds with love and marriage. The result, one of the most iconic slogans in history. A diamond is forever. Suddenly, diamonds weren't just jewelry. They were symbols of eternal love. De Beers flooded movies, magazines, and ads with images of happy couples and diamond rings. They paid celebrities to wear diamonds. They convinced Hollywood to feature diamond engagement rings in romantic films. They even created the tradition of spending 2 months' salary on an engagement ring. Yeah, that rule you've heard? De Beers made it up. It's not tradition, it's marketing. By the 1950s, the campaign worked. Diamond engagement rings became the norm. And here's the craziest part. It worked worldwide. In Japan, before 1960, almost nobody gave diamond engagement rings. It wasn't part of their culture. Then De Beers launched a massive marketing campaign there. By 1980, 60% of Japanese brides received diamond rings. They literally created demand out of thin air. And people fell for it, including your grandparents and your parents, and probably you. The resale value scam. Okay, so diamonds are common and their value is artificially inflated, but at least they hold their value, right? Wrong. Here's a brutal truth. Diamonds have almost zero resale value. You buy a diamond ring for $10,000. The moment you walk out of the store, it's worth maybe $2,000, if you're lucky. Try to sell it back. Jewelry stores will offer you 10 to 20% of what you paid. Why? Because they know diamonds aren't actually worth what you paid. The markup is insane. A diamond that costs $200 to mine and cut gets sold for $10,000 retail. The jeweler pockets most of it. De Beers controls the supply, and you're left holding a rock that nobody wants to buy back. It's not an investment, it's a scam. But wait, there's more. Lab-grown diamonds, the industry's worst nightmare. Here's where it gets really interesting. Scientists can now create lab-grown diamonds. These are real diamonds, chemically identical to natural ones. Same hardness, same sparkle, same everything. The difference, they cost 60 to 80% less than mined diamonds. A $10,000 natural diamond, you can get the exact same thing lab-grown for $2,000. The diamond industry hates this because it exposes the lie. If a lab can create a rare diamond in a few weeks for cheap, how rare can natural diamonds really be? De Beers tried to fight back. They launched campaigns saying lab-grown diamonds are fake or not real. But here's the thing, they are real. Even gemologists can't tell the difference without special equipment. So the industry is scrambling. They're pushing the idea that natural diamonds are more romantic or authentic. It's all marketing. Again. But there's one more dirty secret they don't want you to know. Blood diamonds, the dark side. You've probably heard of blood diamonds, also called conflict diamonds. These are diamonds mined in war zones and sold to finance armed conflict, terrorism, and human rights abuses. In countries like Sierra Leone, Angola, and the Congo, millions of people have died in diamond-funded wars. Children are forced to work in mines, workers are exploited, communities are destroyed. And where do these diamonds end up? On your finger. The diamond industry tried to fix this with something called the Kimberley process, a certification system to stop blood diamonds. But experts say it's full of loopholes. Blood diamonds still enter the market. So when you buy a natural diamond, there's a real chance it funded violence. Lab-grown diamonds? No blood, no exploitation, just science. But the industry would rather you not think about that. So why do we still buy them? Here's the uncomfortable truth. We've been conditioned. De Beers spent billions over decades convincing us that diamonds equal love, that if you don't spend thousands on a ring, you don't truly love your partner, that diamonds are rare, precious, and forever. It's all a lie, but it's a lie we've internalized so deeply that even when people learn the truth, they still buy diamonds. Because rejecting diamonds feels like rejecting tradition, rejecting love, rejecting what society expects. That's the power of marketing. The truth about value. Here's what diamonds actually are. Not rare. Billions exist in warehouses. Not valuable. Resale value is a fraction of retail price. Not special. Lab-grown diamonds are identical and way cheaper. Not ethical. Many fund violence and exploitation. Diamonds are a product, not a symbol. The value isn't in the rock. It's in the meaning you attach to it. And you know what? You can attach meaning to anything. A $50 ring can mean just as much as a $10,000 ring if the relationship is real. But the diamond industry doesn't want you to realize that, because the moment you do, their entire business model collapses. So what should you do? If you want a diamond, buy lab-grown. Same product, way cheaper, no blood. Or consider other gemstones. Sapphires, emeralds, moissanite, all beautiful and often rarer than diamonds. Or skip gemstones entirely. Some of the most meaningful rings are simple metal bands. The point is, don't let a 100-year-old marketing campaign dictate how you express love. So next time someone says diamonds are forever, you can smile and say, yeah, forever a scam. Pretty eye-opening, right? So there you have it. The truth about the diamond industry. One company, one slogan, one century-long lie. If this changed how you see diamonds, hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment. Did you know diamonds weren't rare? And would you still buy one after learning this? Oh, and if you're wondering about other gemstones, like why rubies and emeralds are priced so differently, or how the gold market actually works, let me know. I might make that my next video. Thanks for watching. You just learned something most people will deny even after hearing it. See you in the next one.